Most traders draw supply and demand zones wrong, and that's why their levels keep getting blown through. In this video today, I'll show you exactly how I mark high probability zones on gold step by step, so you stop chasing price and start letting price come and trades come to you. What is supply and demand really? Let's keep things simple. Supply is where sellers took control and caused a strong drop. Demand is where buyers stepped in and caused a strong rally. We're not marking up random support and resistances. We're marking up the origin of strong moves combined with support and resistances in market structure to find supply and demand. Right? Now, I drew like a whole little market thing right here. What we're going to do is we're going to find supply zones. Now, supply zones are everywhere where you get aggressive selling from. So anywhere where you get an aggressive push down, normally there is a candle that is left behind that's there that acts as your supply zone. It's an area where bigger orders are placed that needs to get filled. You feel me? So if we were to change this to red, you feel me? Got in there, dropped. Aggressive selling, you come again, get in there, drop. Up here, you feel me? Get in there, it's gonna drop. This looks ugly. It may look like just regular support and resistance plays. But when we get to the candlestick portion of this video, you'll go and begin to see it a lot cleaner, right? But these how your supply zones would look. It'll be areas that price would have to come back to, respect and reject out of it to give you another great drop. We're going to go ahead and mark out demand zones. Demand zones, same as supply zones, but in the opposite. They are areas where price have to come back to for the longs. You feel me? Let's mark them out. You'll have one somewhere here. You'll have one somewhere here. Have one here. You'll have one here. You'll have one here. And if price decides to come back, you'll have one somewhere here. You feel me? These are all places and areas where price came, shot up aggressively. You feel me? This is what you'll kind of be looking for when it comes to trading supply and demand. Okay? Okay. Step one, identifying the strong move. I only care about zones that cause an explosive move, not slow grinding price. And the reason why is because it shows volatility or people in the market that are actively trading. It shows movement, and it also gives you a TP or an area to get out of the trade. If price barely move, I ignore that zone. Strong moves equal strong imbalances, meaning price is going to really want to come back to that area and basically tag it, reject, fly up. Step two, what we're going to do is we're going to mark the base. This is key. This is where you separate average supply and demand traders from great supply and demand traders. The zone is not the whole consolidation. It's the last pause before the explosive move. So you'll have some people will go, okay, look, all of this is our supply zone. No, all of that can't be your supply zone, even if it stays within this box. You feel me? That's just support and resistance. You would just take another color, mark that out clearly like that, right? As a support. Price is rejecting. You see how we got this aggressive leg up? This right here would be your supply zone. You would then expect price to come, dilly-dally, grab your supply, and fly up. You feel me? That's what you would want. And then you would be waiting for another entry here. That's how you're going to look at your zones. You feel me? Same for sells. We look at this, people will be like, okay, check me out. Supply zone. But it ripped through, so it's invalid. We want to go up. But then, oh, hold on. Check me out. Our supply zone is held, so we could sell. Wrong. This would just be resistance. Right? Right. You'll have a supply zone somewhere here. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. You feel me? Reason why? Because somewhere within these zones, you're going to find a candle where we got aggressive movement from, and you're looking for price to come back to it. Simple as that. Now, I want to go ahead, show you the charts real quick. This is my top step chart. We're going to go and we're going to find supply and demand zones. Right? Aggressive push down. Aggressive push down. And you probably can see from there, those are examples. You feel me? Supply and demand zone. You get your tap in your zone there. You get your tap, a little bit of disrespect right here. You get your tap. You get your tap. So I'm showing you all these places so you can kind of see what they look like. You get me? Okay. If this help you understand, start here. If this helped you understand how to actually mark up supply and demand correctly, I'll be breaking down more gold setups like this and more supply and demand like this. Next video, I'll show you how I enter these trades, how I mark them out using my Renko charts to help me find support, resistance, and market structure. And then I go ahead and use the supply and demand setups to help find me entries. Okay? Perfect. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.